Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Olha, menina, parece que é coisa grande, hein? Passada, é o bofe do The Game Awards.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Sai do TikTok e instala o Duolingo. Que aí você aprende, viado à toa da porra.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Os 10 jogos mais vendidos na Steam até agora.
Are considered, you know,
Dragon's Dogma foi pior, hein?
The other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers.
No
shame. I look at this list. It's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break
Ele tá falando que as empresas indies estão bastante
presentes no developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great.
O jogo do mercado.
Reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
Jogo de Lego eu não vou. Jogo de Lego eu não falo nada porque eu detesto, eu odeio. Já vou hablar logo.
Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight. Hey, what game is this anyway?
Lego. Mentira. Mentira, mana. Ai, mentira, mana. Não, mana. Mana, não.
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Puta que pariu.
I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Friends, you know. Let's do this.
Right. A friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
Assim, olhando de longe não parece chato.
Hey, what side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
Olhando assim não parece chato.
All the shiny things.
Woohoo, money.
And making a home.
Ai, tem que dá pra construir coisinha, mudar roupa. Olhando assim.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo.
want mustard on that? Ah, is that the button?
I'm good.
Lego Horizon foi foda, hein, galera? Vai lançar pro Switch! Olha! A Sony tá querendo vender mesmo, viu? Esse aqui.
There you go.
Também é que o
Wasn't that
console
fun? That was
aguenta,
Lego
né?
Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the
Mais
first look.
jogo assimétrico. Esse daí vai derrubar o DBD, hein? Fiquei sabendo. Uma pegada Phasmo. Ih, parece uma coisa Evil Dead, será? Mas primeira pessoa, mana. Parece ainda que não tá finalizado, hein? Zumbi meio feio. Olha lá, é meio zoada essa animação. Perma, o quê? 8 player co-op? Nossa, o que vai ter de troll? Porra, vocês já trollam com 4. No More Room in Hell 2. Deixa eu anotar.
Coming this Halloween looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're
Vai ter
thrilled to
muita
have her with us.
falação
Please welcome
agora.
Curious Joy.
Vai ter muita falação agora, viu, gente?
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Que será?
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through
Laser
the sky like our favorite
Anna.
heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of
Puta
adversity?
que pariu, hein?
To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes?
O
Do
gráfico,
you have the heart of a
massinha.
Quidditch champion?
Nossa, que jogo mal feito. Não sei. Não sei.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and
Fan
I really wanted
favorite,
to
ninguém
review it
nunca
here.
ouviu falar.
Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Que tour pra fugir! Gente, e ninguém foge. Aí, ó, o helicóptero vai fugir. Vai ser igual aquele Outlast Trials que você não consegue fugir nunca. Goofy bosta?
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Vamos ver.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Hold tight!
We should get moving.
Vai dar uns 500 conto mesmo, viu? Tá com cara de ser carinho.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I just
Vários lugares
everything we're showing you so far, I
vazios.
think is going to be, coming out, this
Todo
year.
mundo,
Cuff Bust, I'm not
ninguém
quite sure, but it's
querendo
it's so
saber, ó,
cool
quanto lugar
that there's
vazio.
stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Devil May Cry não, se quiser vai ser esse daí. Ficar correndo, simulador de corrida. É isso aí, ó. Parece aquele final, aquela parte do filme do Rei Leão que o Simba vai crescendo, sabe? Que fica de noite, que fica de dia. Se eu jogo um jogo com essa música, eu durmo na hora. Eu tô com sono dessa música. Obrigada, Chaelzito. Ah, já mostrou o jogo inteiro, não precisa jogar, né?
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
Será que eu tô behind it?
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
Não parece.
Let me first do some great thing that shall be told
Não parece Top Hat.
Hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Ah, vai tomar no cu, porra. Todo esse hype pra me vir com esse jogo do caralho.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest.
Vai se
On behalf of the
fuder,
Firaxis
mano.
team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and
que
date to
pariu,
PC
que
and
ódio.
consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment.
Nossa, o jogo,
But we also
pelo
have
amor
to
de
thank
Deus,
you,
é tudo
our
igual.
incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Ninguém batendo palma, porque ninguém gosta. O pé da caiu aí, ó. Nunca cortou. Ah, o Kong! É o Kong! Falou que esse vai emocionar. Falou que esse vai abalar, viu? Olha que fierce! Olha, agosto! Fierce. Mas não mostrou nada do jogo, já tá querendo vender pré-order e DLC de 500 conto? Não estaremos comprando, hein? Ah, não. Tira! Tira, pelo amor de Deus, tira, tira. VR não, tira. Tira, não, não suporto. Puta que pariu, não, VR não. É o jogo mais 10 mil do negócio, né?
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible
Que
fall.
isso? Dino Crisis? Mentira, não.
And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown.
Não posso ver uma mulher ruiva que pra mim é Dino Crisis.
We die to live again.
Ui, carinha de
The
bomba.
smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Once a human. I'm only human after all.
What does greatness mean to you? Born great, I was made for this. Born great, I'll make a pay for this. You don't have to wait. Say hello to fate. I was born great. Born great, I was made for this. You in?
Fierce. Boa noite.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Only these past 2 days.
Then there is much to learn.
The numbers are endless.
Olha, mais um Helldivers, adoro.
Brothers, we fight! Orochima!
Bacana. Me deu até
All right,
show aqui de
welcome back
repente.
to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited
Se
to
for o
introduce our first
Kojima, vou
guests.
fechar.
They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Sojima.
Os criadores do Persona. Vão servir em inglês ou vai ser... Ih, não vão.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安、
meio feio os arquétipos.
不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは
O jogo tá igual ao
力
Persona
強さ
mesmo.
とオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs.
As profissões
In total, there
igualzinha
will
do
be
Final
more than
Fantasy
40
X
types of
2, ninguém tá
archetypes available in the
percebendo, né,
game.
os nomes.
These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。
Mas
ぜ
eles
ひご覧にな
colocarem
ってください。
arquétipo
ありがとうござい
ficou
ました。
muito igual Final Fantasy X
So we are
2,
pouring
porque
all
vai
of our
ser tipo
acquired
uma dessas
expertise into this game to
séries.
make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic
O
virtues deep
gráfico do
within
Jack
us.
Chan do Play 2, adoro.
The reality
Olha o
is,
jogo igualzinho ao Persona, não tem como dizer que
we
não.
oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
Olha, parece a menina do Evangelho. A Firefly, menina, fazendo o debut dela, as variantes.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them. On guard! You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Gower! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Awaken Metaphor. Refantásio. Ai, não vai dar dano pra jogar, não vai lançar pra PlayStation 5.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Ninguém aguenta mais! Ai, meu Deus, será que isso daí é VR, menina? Aparece o símbolo do Meta, já sei que é VR, hein?
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Não fala CVR, não fala a plataforma que vai lançar. Vai avisando, hein? Monkey. Você gostou? É só pagar 500 no jogo, mais 10 mil no VR. Aí você joga.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
No.
And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Não é Dragon Ball não, né? Ai, meu Deus, esse jogo aí é Street Fighter. King of Fighter? É, King of Fighter, a Maia aí. Queremos a Whip. Helena? Tá escrito Street Fighter e vocês falando King of Fighter, monas. Vocês nem sabem, porra. Será que é um Sadako versus Kayako? Ai, só vão entrar 4 personagens no Street Fighter 6, então, pelo que eu entendi. Já foi pra outro jogo, mana? Assim, sem me ensinar, mana? Ah, pelo amor de Deus, que merda é essa? Que putaria é essa, mana? Tá me dando já ansiedade aqui já. Que é isso? É Tizars? Aquele jogo de PC de estratégia de 4.000 anos atrás? Por sinal, eu amava. Obrigada, Abni. Achei muito meme. Meme Queen Realness. Meme Queen Realness. Tava demorando pra aparecer um Goku aqui nesse caralho.
This will be when the true battle begins.
O mesmo jogo, isso daí é um esquema de pirâmide do caralho. É o mesmo jogo, só muda o número. Puta que pariu. Se você comprar o anterior a esse, vai ser as mesmas coisas. Mesma luta, mesmo tudo.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Bye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive you!
Todo mundo já até decorou. O Father Son Kamehameha de sempre. O Gogeta, Vegito. Gotenks. Ninguém pediu, hein? Ninguém pediu, pode passar, viu?
There you go, internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th.
E ainda vai ter que
Now we step
comprar
in the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a
vai ter que
free-to-play
comprar
tactical
ainda
shooter
lutador,
available to play
apareceu
on
ali
all
no
platforms.
pre-order.
Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Agora que eles viram que Helldivers funcionou.
Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Manobrick located at the tourist center at the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Olha o gráfico disso. Olha o gráfico disso. O gráfico de CS 1.6. Eu não aceito, bicha.
I'm going in. Shit! They've got a flamethrower.
Qual que é a diferença de eu tirar com a arma virada? É mobile, hein? É mobile. Esse daí é mobile. Arma virada.
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Só
But
genericão,
that
hein?
is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Não, vamos ver o World Premiere. Somália, East África 93.
prepared for landing. 2 feet, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Third fight!
A hora que a militância gamer veio isso aí. Vamos falar, hein?
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury.
For real this time.
Eu já joguei isso aí alguma vez na minha vida? Nossa, realmente o trailer de 15 segundos, hein? Puta que pariu, o trailer de 5 segundos. Deu pra você olhar pra cara do jogo e acabou. Ai, menina, a trilha sonora do Lambi Lambi, Cult of the Lamb, não é? Isso daí é só animação, a hora que mostrar o gráfico no jogo. É isso aí, ó. Ai, você já se engana quem, Bob? Você já se engana quem? Tá manjado já. A gente não cai mais nesse golpe. Ninguém mais cai nesse golpe, gato. Ah, vai começar o jogo de robô agora. É a hora de ir no banheiro, hein? Eles têm uma trabalheira pra criar esse design e no final fica tudo igual.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Vamos ver. How big? How big is your love? O telefone preto.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
O que aconteceu, gente?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Ah, são vários jogos que eles estão
I'll save you,
anunciando.
no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer?
O bom é que não dá pra gostar de
Should
nenhum,
have
né?
some
Porque aí você
developer
não
mode.
conseguiu ver os jogos direito.
Dark times await us.
Blumhouse, são vários jogos da mesma produtora, não é junto os jogos. É só pra divulgar o babado.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Que é do telefone preto, hein? O telefone preto é pago.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
Mas ninguém pediu.
Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Caiu tweetando que era grande mousse.
Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse
Nem
movies.
ela
They come in
acredita, esse
many
viado,
different flavors
tirão.
of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. we can be flexible
Travou.
and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know,
Travou,
we'll get into when games are coming
menina.
out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will
Você
be big
vai
fans
lançar
of it,
vários
even if you're
jogos,
not normally
nenhum
into
vai
horror.
prestar.
And quickly,
Os.
actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase.
Meu
So stay
aniversário
tuned
é dia
after the show.
22.
Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here
Falou
on
pra
Summer
eles
Games. Thank you, guys.
explicarem os
All
jogos,
right.
ela explicou ele, ai, tá bom
And
então,
now, here's the
obrigada.
world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Power Rangers é igual Harry Potter, né? Os Peter Pan não supera. Eles nunca vão criar o do Super Nintendo de novo, gente. Não vão, amor. Tem que aceitar, não vai. Ah, mais um jogo de ficar andando de lado com o bichinho, manas. Já é o segundo hoje, hein? Puta merda. Todo mundo sabe que no final esse bicho morre. Ai, que lindo. Ai, o Rei Leão crescendo, eu falei. Não, parece fofo, mas queremos saber da experiência de jogo. Como é jogar isso aí. Que você ficar apertando pra frente durante 5
What a
horas.
beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason
não vou,
Houdet
não.
in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but
Será
God
que vem?
disposes,
Se eu vejo a primeira pessoa.
and then boots you right in the balls.
These
two young fellas. I need to find them.
Gente, os gráficos da nova geração estão piores do que da passada.
Blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Que isso, galera?
In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins? To the task! Come on! To the task!
To the fucking task.
Será que é a pedida?
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Eu amo que o cara que criou Silent Hill tá trabalhando em outro jogo e não no Silent Hill. Amo. E o Silent Hill parecendo um jogo de Play 3. Oi? Eita, menina. Gente, parece um serve. Of Paris. Que loucura! Olha que loucura, mana. Até gostei. Agora o cabeça de pênis dirigindo seu carro.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really.
Aí é meme, a pessoa pagar pra mostrar um jogo desse no The Game Awards, no festival.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're
the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
O cara tá com dinheiro sobrando, hein, pra pagar um babado pra divulgar esse jogo.
Tá com tempo, né?
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles. Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emeric Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emeric and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions. This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Cadê a boca desse homem, você quer dizer, né?
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Mas ela quer subir até aonde? Ah, pelo amor de Deus, já me deu preguiça só de olhar essa montanha. Nossa, não. Não, 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 não. Nossa, já me deu uma preguiça mortal só de pensar em ter que subir isso aí.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods.
Ai, Power, que legal.
So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, Sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop.
I can stop me.
Running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Vanderstop.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps.
Game Fest, quem não tem dinheiro para divulgar no The Game Awards.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Porque é a Camila Cabello?
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
É a Camila Cabello! Não acredito.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
É a Camila Cabello, gata. Conheço a voz.
The Fold is a strange place.
Ela só doye, dongoye. Dongoye, oye, dongoye. Dongoye.
How about we see the world together?
Ai, Power, que legal!
Something that I want to protect.
I'll steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Monster Hunter Stories. Foi esse o trailer. Ai, é desconto só. Ai, quase infartei aqui, caralho. Que merda é essa? Os trailers de TikTok? 5 segundos, porra.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
Ó, o único AAA que a gente teve por enquanto foi o do Wukong. Que de resto.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
Mais um Souls, né? Tá com uma carinha.
To your greatest final chapter.
Não é Souls não, porque Souls não ia ter essa palhaçada. Souls é na porrada, não se usa magia. Olha. Mas parece um Souls.
but one certainty in the cosmos.
O quê? Não consegui ler. Enotria. Parece Souls.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut.
Little Gang.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones.
Can we announce something totally fake? Do you think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4?
Foi difícil, viu, amores?
Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Credo, nem pra dar clonazepam pra coitada subir no palco, porque ela tá nervosa.
Hi,
I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
Eles também estão mostrando vários jogos também.
Building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses.
É o que o dinheiro tá podendo pagar,
with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Innersloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Nossa,
Sounds like you did.
interessante.
Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Ai, de quem foi a ideia, manas? Não, sério, de quem foi a ideia, manas? Vamos atrás, vamos atrás. Ai, vamos atrás, né, gente? De quem foi a ideia?
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Nossa, de novo!
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
A música da Charlie XCX tocando.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Yeah.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. created the future.
É Duna?
Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Hey, vai ser MMO.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Será que vai emocionar? É, o ruim do Duna é que não deu pra ver direito, né? O gameplay, não deu pra ter gameplay, foi só por cima. Você gostou da animação? Pois vem aí o pixel art na sua cara. Ih, não vai ter nada.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play in RTS as much as possible, so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
É um jogo de 5x5 de primeira pessoa? Que merda! Três palmas,
The
tá
finals
ótimo.
in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
If I do say so myself. Ai! Não, 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 não! Tira! 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 Tira, pelo amor de Deus, tira! Tira, não, não, não! Não faz isso comigo, pelo amor de Deus, tira, tira,
I think
tira,
that's enough.
tira.
Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next,
E vai ter
we
idiota
promised
que vai
you
comprar.
some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm
DLC.
thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable
now
in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless
Ai,
number
não, já
of
tá me dando
parallel
gatilho.
realities.
Não, 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 não,
Different
não.
every time we set upon the road that leads us there.
Ai,
And
não.
yet,
Eu fiz
always
terapia de
familiar
choque
to
pra
us.
esquecer.
Night
Não.
Springs.
Não.
I'm in danger.
Não, fiz terapia de choque pra esquecer. Não, tá voltando tudo.
One who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
Não.
Cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
A menina do
The
Control,
only one who
mano.
could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Não sei o que reagir.
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
Self-tives, que fierce.
A cruel and beautiful paradise, where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged,
jogadores vão amar. Não
Is
sei.
Eternum.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Vamos ver quem é. Ai, meu Deus, tô nervosa. Romei!
People choose to sleep.
Não é.
Because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams.
Pé na quadra.
The nightmarish past will disperse.
A
and
diva!
fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come. Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
Ai, tomar no cu que eles passaram no negócio, o negócio que já tinha passado.
I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Eita! A 7 de março, com 2 adagas. Será que é a 5 estrelas dela? Mas tá muito... Tá muito sim. Ai, Amanda, esse jogo VR continua, viu? Continua, mas não para. Agora ela vai para 25 de março, olha que tudo, pois é. Jogos VR é só pra você ficar fazendo assim, ó, com o controle o tempo inteiro e sair matando vários bichos. Todo jogo é assim.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. Ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade.
Olha a cara do pessoal, amando. Tô
right, now here's the announcement of the
amando,
release
tá
date
aqui.
for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Ninguém quer saber, Capcom. A gente quer jogo de gente. Cadê o Resident? Ai, você joga com esperma, que tudo. Não sei, parece que não tá finalizado o jogo. Ele até parece ser legal, mas parece que não tá finalizado, né? E já vai lançar mês que vem. Mas nem terminou o jogo. Tá faltando dar uma polida nos jogos, tá muita informação na tela, você não consegue se encontrar no jogo, tá muita farofada. Precisa dar uma polida nos efeitos, tá babado. Os jogos são lá vem. É tipo um Crash Bash?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp.
Extremamente
and we
engraçado.
are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic.
Bom, aí já não dá nem vontade de comprar. Só por isso que eu vi.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Ele não falou nada com nada.
Jeff, how you doing, bud?
Ele tá fazendo palhaçada de escritório.
Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
O jogo é isso aí, ó. E o que isso tem a ver com o jogo de skate? Meu Deus, não tem nada a Toda essa falação pro jogo não tem nada a ver.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld.
Oh, Palworld!
Just look at the giant Depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here's the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Ih, DLC da Palworld, meu Deus! Olha, a Palworld inovou.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
All you, Mosh! Dizzy's up! This way!
Cage trigger. You know we in this and winning this, how we stay committed and pushing this to the limit. We want it all. We came ahead of the business by taking this to the finish.
A Riot lança uma música agora pra tudo, né? Eu fico gag, né?
Healing you. What's this?
Insane montagem.
Reeling them in!
No one can hold that breath forever.
Kudos, mama, for that. For feeling.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console.
Vai ser free
and we hope to see you
PDL.
soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Lá vem uma música. Por que a Behavior não faz trailer de DVD pro
Exciting
Summer
to have Riot on
Game
console
Fest,
with
sim.
Valorant. Thanks for the team.
Essa
Thanks to
penosa
the team at Riot for
fugida.
sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your Parece que esse povo não tem uma interação social nenhuma, né? Nem pra dar
game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness
Nem fazer o
holds my
vlog
past.
na câmera.
100%. We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? What's this? Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the
gente,
US,
esses
Samsung, just
cortes
released new
não-
2024
não
monitors
para.
for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up.
I am butt naked from the waist down.
Libres a louca pra dar um cast.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because
Your swordplay. Tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, pillars
Você quer
I'm
livear
not a lawyer.
Ai,
Okay,
amor, não
just a
sei.
lumberjack.
Acho que você não é meu público. Acho que você não é meu público.
Which is why you'll have the
Acho que
job.
você tem que procurar outra categoria na Twitch, hein?
Where that came from.
I hope not.
Que aqui eu não vou servir
maybe
essa
everything is
vergonha
not
alheia,
squad
não, hein?
yeah,
Eu não vou servir esse mico, mas nem a pau. Say sorry. Different story. This time I'm mistaken. Everything my heart will break it, and I've been wrong. I've been down.
These clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx.
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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
A música do Nickelback eu não tô tancando.
Want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
E se tiveram dinheiro pra colocar um comercial desse tamanho, com o Thor ainda, e esse moço que é também ator famoso, sinal que eles têm dinheiro, viu?
Do you want me to shut the door or?
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto! Ryozo-san!
Nós queremos ele na cadeia! Capcom, filha da puta! Não vou deixar você falar. Capcom, manda ele de volta. Queremos Resident, queremos Resident. Capcom, filha da puta, vai se fuder. Pra fazer o jogo você não tem dinheiro.
Hello everyone, we've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see,
we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われる Gamescom のオープニングナイトライブ
Mas eles
こ
não
ちら
têm
の
que
方で
aprender a
も
falar
新しい映
inglês,
像を持
não.
っていきますので
A
皆さん
gente
楽
que
し
tem
み
que
にしていた
aprender
だ
a
きたいと思
língua
っております
deles. Se
またですね
quiser,
ゲームズコンではですね
os
初のプレイヤブル
norte-americanos têm
の
que aprender
できる
outras
ような
línguas.
形で出展も考
Diga
えており
não
ま
ao
すので
monopólio
そちらもぜひ楽しみに
estadunidense.
していただきたいと思ってます
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
A Capcom é muito cara de pau.
Over there!
Ai, agora o gato fala? Tô neg.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
Uma leve reciclada no Diablo, né?
We need to shake them off.
É
Follow
um,
me.
é um bicho do jogo, pra quem não conhece.
Here it comes.
Ele ataca bem assim. E geralmente é hit
Watch out for
kill.
that glove.
O Diablo era só a chifrada.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready. If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Que bicho esquisito. Ai, eu adorava jogar com essa arma. Só que com a bala pegajosa.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Ah, o monstro tá ótimo. O monstro tá ótimo. E esse ainda é pro ano que vem.
Thank you,
Esse ano a
Ryosa-san.
Capcom
We
tá de
will see you
férias.
at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Esse vai ser só. Que a gente viu já, né, no Station of Play.
How many days do I have left?
Parece legal.
41.
The Faceless is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Olha que fierce. Olha o pé dela, ó, tem duas espadas. Eu acho que vai ser fierce. Mas é só ano que vem que lança, eu acho.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Acredito que a gente viu tudo isso pra não ter nada de interessante, mano.